But around that 2017, 2018 time, raising those two boys was one of the hardest times of my life. Through all of and everything that I went through, the hardest two thing was being a father to a newborn and a 1-year-old and never having a father. I had seen people raised. I had nephews, I had nieces that I had seen be birthed, be raised, but it was crazy because I'm the youngest of three, and the raising that you see is on and off. So I was easily able to play the uncle role, even to my oldest nephew, kind of just really playing that big brother role because I was only like 7 years older than him. But what was crazy was going through that was a hard time. And like I said, walking out was just pushing purpose into me. And at the same time they were pushing into me, they were pulling it out. Like they was helping me develop and get to a place where I could help me get to a place where I could actually work my gift. And at that same time, one of my buddies, man, Anthony Alford, pro baseball player for the Toronto Blue Jays, go Blue Jays, and Chancellor Montgomery, Pastor Montgomery, all Columbia, Mississippi, man. They started a mentorship, hit me up, got me involved with it, and that even sparked even more. So, and I started doing some of the speaking with them for the motivation, and man, it was awesome. We was rocking it, man. We was really doing the best we could to get some things done. And from that, man, anytime you start something, it's hard. But we went through the stage where the motivation just wasn't really, well, not the motivation, the mentorship wasn't really completely consistent. But one thing I did was kept in touch with my mentees through and over that time. And through over that time that I kept up with them, I formed Beatlife. And Beatlife came from sitting in church one day, and my pastor, Apostle Paul Beard, he said, man, life don't care nothing about you. He said, life will chew you up, man, and spit you out. He said, let me tell y'all something. If you don't beat life gonna beat you. And man, that stuck with me. And just from that, because I was like, man, that's me. Life has been just I mean, it was giving it to me, man. And I was able to turn around the things that were happening in my life, because I could have been and should have been a deadbeat dad. Like, it's crazy how you can go through different phases and different stages of life, and you can still see yourself becoming a statistic of what the phase and the situation you're going through. Because here I am married to my wife, but yet I can see myself being a deadbeat dad. Here I am, even though I'm going from job to job, I'm not selling drugs, which I'm from that type of hood. I'm from that type of environment where drug dealing, it can be done. We can line it up. But yet here I am doing it right. I could be, like I said, in the streets doing whatever, but here I am obeying God, being a man of God. And man, the struggle excites me. It doesn't hit me in a mindset of such tragedy or a mindset of, oh, this is bad and this is what happened. But it hits me in a mindset of, this is what I will fight through. You know what I'm saying? And we always get this painted picture of success of the end of what it looked like. But it was so much through that process and so much stuff that I even use today. And even then it was stuff I was using that day that I learned yesterday, that I would learn last week, that I learned when I had my fall from grace. So I began building, and now I'm in the stages where we're walking out. I'm building Beatlife. Man, they supporting me. My first batch of shirts, Walk It Out, bought it. They bought it out. And man, just already having a platform from being a part of the ministry, Dominion Power. They had the places where they supported. Then one of my buddies, Charlie Johnson, Jay Hughes, hit me up like, man, we want to do it, bro. We want to get in the mentorship business. So we created Imperial Minds. We did that. And something I want you to notice about this story, notice and see how so much of it is transitioning to something different. Notice how so much of it is transitioning from just being about one part of ministry to now it's about a different part of ministry. More is about outside. What I want to show you that's in the middle is family. This is where family is being really built. Wait. Give it a minute. I know I'm wasting time, so I'm gonna get right to it. Hey, so my pro page on Facebook has no reviews on it. Now, not your fault. Probably my fault because I ain't talking about it. But listen, I want you guys to do me a favor. If I've ever affected you, if you've ever been affected by Beatlife, if you've ever been touched, if you love the videos, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go to Facebook, hit Matt Naylor, hit the link, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube, it'll be right in the bottom, whether you're on Facebook, and you're watching this on my pro page, I want you to scroll up, click the link, whichever you gotta do, whether you gotta search it, search Matt Naylor, MattNaylor. Hey, and I want you to hit it and leave a review. Just tell the people what God has done for you through Beatlife, what has motivated you. Listen, I don't want everybody. I just want everybody who needs to come in contact with Beatlife to get it. Everybody who needs to be touched through Matt Naylor to be touched. Everybody who needs that testimony to get it. Now, let's go. Let's turn it up. Beatlife!